Just 2 weeks ago, a bicyclist was struck at the very same intersection. Meanwhile, Supervisor Peskin told me he's not going to use Telegram at all until he hears directly from the city attorney. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Chuck Coppola, NBC, Bay Area News. La Honda was not spared at all. It looks like an earthquake rolled through here, this big gash in this street. This is actually caused by a landslide beneath the roadway.
Right now, that's still a work in progress.
Why is it still a work in progress less than 2 weeks away? After nearly 3 hours, the suspect police called Daniel came through the broken doorway without any clothes, shouting profanities. Police fired beanbags, then released a police dog who grabbed his arm and was punched repeatedly until tasers took down the suspect. The standoff began around 6 p.m. inside the Pandora Cafe at Capitol and Berryessa, when the brother of the cafe's owner said a man burst through the restaurant from a rear door.
Then he started throwing glasses against the wall and accusing random people of doing bad things to him and his girlfriend.
A dozen people ran out. San Jose police evacuated a handful of nearby businesses, then tried coaxing the suspect outside.
San Jose Police Department, come to the front door, unarmed, with your hands up.
And by firing a flash grenade. Shortly after 9 p.m., paramedics took the suspect to San Jose's Regional Medical Center, and people were allowed back to their evacuated businesses. The fire broke out around 5 a.m. near 39th and Adeline. The same development went up in flames last July. The exact cause has not yet been determined, but neighbors are suspicious of a second fire at the same place.
Somebody don't want it to be built because there's been a lot of work have been put into this building here.
The developer is suspicious also.
I mean, it's somebody who is very, very evil and probably doesn't like housing getting built. I just don't know.
Are you aware of any threats?
No. In fact, that's what's so puzzling.
Tonight, work crews are hoping to begin dismantling a heavily damaged construction crane, threatening to collapse. After last July's fire, the developer installed 12 security cameras and hired 2 security guards. He hopes they provide valuable information for investigators. Meanwhile, the winds are starting to pick up now. They were up this morning, high winds pushing embers several blocks to the south, catching one roof on fire. It was quickly put out. Overall, no injuries. Reporting live on the edge of Embryville in Oakland, I'm Chuck Coppola, NBC, Bay Area News. The muralist was working with others to make Oakland a better place to live. The shooting happened at about 10:30 this morning in the Interstate 580 underpass on West Street. It's near 35th in West Oakland.
Before we knew it, we heard the shot, and it was really just such a horrible surprise.
Roughly 8 muralists were painting when one of them, identified by co-workers as Antonio Ramos, got into a brief but soon heated discussion with someone passing by. Witnesses say the man pulled out a gun and fired it once, hitting Ramos, who later died at Highland Hospital.
It's devastating. I mean, this is the reason why we're out here doing these projects, is because of incidents like this.
For all of us in the city, this is something just heart-wrenching, unimaginable.
Police have not released a description of the suspect, but are appealing to the public for help.
Maybe somebody captured this crime or this suspect prior to the shooting, during the shooting, or after the shooting on their cell phone.
Also, investigators are contacting business owners in the areas. They say surveillance cameras may have captured an image of the gunman either just before the shooting or as he ran away. Well, Facebook's CEO takes an about-face. Mark Zuckerberg says the social media site will start making it easier for its users to share items with friends only. Michigan ranks the highest with close to 50 million pounds per year, followed by New Jersey. Well, coming up, why Best Buy investors are so quick to forgive and forget. Well, to use baseball slang, Best Buy might be considered a grinder. Not expected to hit the home run, especially looking ahead to sales, but it did work the count and beat profit expectations for the first quarter. Alan Nuckman of One Stop Option joins us. Hello there, Alan. You heard I'm Warriors fans, some of whom already looking ahead to the next series. Well, they got a break tonight. Portland evened its series with the LA Clippers at 2 games apiece, meaning that series goes a minimum 6 games.